guys. Okay, hold on, because I'm actually not sure this is going to work out here. That's why, because there's a bee. Hold on. There's literally a bee, and it keeps coming for me. And I'm going to have to, like, grab all my stuff and go inside. And it keeps coming for me. Ah! And I'm going to have to, like, grab all my stuff and go inside. Whew. Okay, hold on. I think it went away. All right. So, hold on. Hold on, guys. Hey, Megan. All right, so I have notes here. So when I'm looking down, I'm looking at my notes. Hey, Yasmin. I already have a question. Can you tell how you and Rich came to homeschool to begin with? Well, yes?
Today can we move my bed to the top bunk?
Okay, I told you I'm live on YouTube right now. Please don't interrupt.
Sorry, I didn't know you did it on the computer.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, no tattling right now. You guys can watch a movie. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, hold on. Oh my gosh. Okay, hey guys. All right. So, okay, how did me and, okay. So that was actually one of my questions, but so, all right. Oh, this is a hard one to answer because how did we come to homeschool to begin with? Well, without talking about controversial things, we at first were kind of forced into it because of laws in our state. That's all I'm going to say about that. But we had already been, we weren't forced into it. So let me rephrase. We were not forced into it. We had already been thinking about it and talking about it. Okay, you guys, hold on. Let me know. Do I look here where I'm looking right now, comment 1, or do I look here, comment 2? Because I don't know where to look right now. Controversial things, I love you. Okay, all right, so we were already thinking about homeschool. My sister homeschools her kids. My sister has 12 kids, you guys. 12 kids. Yes, none are twins. She has had 12 kids. She has birthed 12 kids. She has 12 kids. She homeschools. She always has. Since her oldest she pulled her oldest out of kindergarten, or maybe first. I can't remember. But she's homeschooled for 20 years because her oldest is 24. So, all right. Thank you, guys. So yeah, she's homeschooled for about 20 years. So I used to think she was crazy. I was like, oh my gosh, how can she homeschool all these kids? Like she never gets a break from them. When my oldest was like 2, I remember saying, I can't wait till he's in kindergarten so I can go grocery shopping by myself. Like I used to think these things. I used to think, how can somebody want to be around their kids 24/7. That is honestly what I used to think. I have had a complete change of heart. The Lord has totally changed my heart. It's insane. Now I can't imagine sending my kids to school and not being with them. Someone's crying. I'm going to try really hard not to get distracted. Okay. So we started thinking about homeschool. We had started going, okay. When we started thinking about homeschool, Cade was like 3, all right? And I had started doing some preschool type stuff with him. He just seemed really smart and eager to learn. And so I would get little like preschool things and do it with him. And I still wasn't sure I was going to homeschool, but I started there. And I really loved it. It was rewarding. Like I loved watching him learn and like seeing things click in his brain. Like it's really cool. And then some laws happened. So we had been talking and praying about homeschool, but we weren't totally on board and we weren't in agreement with each other completely. And then some laws happened in my state that was like, okay, there's confirmation. I know it was God, because I know 100% I am called to homeschool my kids. Tell them to put a movie on. Sorry. Anyway, I know it was God. I know everything happens for a reason, and that is how that happened, because I think he knew, like, I was trying to not make the right decision, and he was like, nope, now you have to. Okay. We are crazy. Embrace the homeschool weirdness. We are saying, I love how the Lord changes hearts like that. Yes. Yes. And Megan says, I love how driven Cade naturally. Yes. Sorry, I have a bad habit of not really reading the comments out loud. And when people watch the playbacks, when people watch this back, can they see the live chat? I still think it's insane to want to be around your kids all the time. Probably. But that's insane. We're insane. It's okay. Yes. Breaks, please. Movie time, kids. Yes, please go watch a movie, guys. Come on. I have a herd of kids behind me, and I literally have a herd of goats sitting in front of me. They got out of their pen again, and they're sitting there. Uh-oh, I think I see the bee coming back. Okay, moving on. I love the preschool age so much, Wendy. If they are on computer, they can see it, but not on mobile. Oh, okay. So people watching the playback won't see the live chat if they're on their phone. I have an almost 5-year-old boy who runs on rocket fuel all day. All of my kids do. All of my kids run on rocket fuel. So Jennifer, I know exactly how you feel. Yes, my goats. Anna, they are crazy. Okay. They are a pain in the butt too. They ate all my plants. Aren't you allergic to bees? I am. I'm mildly allergic to bees. I don't need an EpiPen or anything like that. All right. So let's see. So a question I got, another question is, how do you plan your days? Also, if you guys think of any questions that you want to ask me, go ahead. I'm going to be reading the comments. I have a toddler fighting her nap right now as I listen to you. So kids will be kids. Don't worry about the interruptions. Yes. So Camo and Bo's Homestead loves our channels. That is awesome. She loves all of our channels. Amanda, same with my 5-year-old boy. Too much dang energy. Yes. Okay. All right. So next question. How do you plan your days? Well, I am sitting here looking at my notes in Wendy's planner. Wendy from Plan Prep Pray. If you guys don't know, sorry, Wendy, that's not your cover. This is her cover for her planner. I made this cover. And this is how I plan my days. Like this. The night before, so I don't always do this. I will admit, I am not a planner, you guys. I am not a planner, but I'm trying and I'm learning and I'm dipping my toes in the water, if that's the right phrase. So I will put the top 3 things that I want to prioritize for the next day. Like, what do I have to get done tomorrow? And then the rest I kind of put here. Over here, I put notes. If I'm going to be filming a YouTube video, I will put notes about the video here and kind of script it here. I don't plan my homeschool. So I don't plan my homeschool days at all. Hold on, sorry. I always have to mess with my hair. I'm going to leave it. I don't plan my homeschool days. We just start. I'll be like, all right, time to start school. So-and-so, get your math book or whatever. Sometimes I do different things, like where I'll have a stack of all of the books I want to get through that day. And I'll be like, all right, here's the top one. here, everyone do your math, and then we stack those over here when we're done, and then here, everyone do language arts, and then I'll stack them here, and we'll just like go through the stack of books. Hold on. Where is Gilsville House? I love Jess. I wish Jess was here. She is probably so busy right now. She's taking her kids somewhere. We need to get, yes, please get me to 1,000. Woohoo! Thank you. So Camo and Bo's Homestead. That sounds like a YouTube channel. Do you have a YouTube channel? Wendy keeps everyone in shape. Wendy keeps everyone in shape. Yes, I love your stacking method. It's brilliant. I don't know about brilliant, Katie, but thank you. I'm just kidding. When do I start back to school? So we started back to school on Monday, and we did school Monday. And did we do school Tuesday? No, we didn't. We did school Monday, and that was it. And yesterday was crazy. So I think you guys most of you know this, but I just got a puppy, and she has been keeping me up at night. So I have not been sleeping good, and yesterday I had a really rough day, and we did not do school, and that's fine. It's totally fine. Today we're not doing school because in about an hour, what time is it? In about an hour, we're having a contractor come over to do some stuff in the living room, and so we're not doing school today. Anyway, that's how I roll. That's why I year-round school, because it gives me flexibility to be like, oh, we're not doing school today. Learning to reverse lesson plan using. Yes, Jennifer. So Jennifer says learning to reverse lesson plan using Excel this year. I would like to start reverse planning just to have a record of when we did this, when we did that, what year or what day we finished this curriculum and stuff like that. So I would like to reverse just to keep track. You guys inspire me. I just want to offer something that helps. Jennifer, I love reverse planning. I picked that up from Colleen at Our Blessed Life. I'm not a homeschooling channel, but I'm a homesteader and have several channels I follow, but am interested in homeschooling and get ideas from you girls. Aw, yay! I always love it when someone's interested in homeschooling, because that's like such a fun part about homeschooling, is actually before you start and when you're getting all the inspo and learning all the things, like that is a really exciting time for me. Sorry, not several channels. I follow several channels. Okay, so next question. Why did you start homeschooling? I just answered that. What is the hardest part? That's all I wrote. I obviously didn't write the whole question. What is the hardest part? I'm guessing, what is the hardest part about homeschooling? Is that it? Would love to know what you use for math. Looking to switch it up this year. Jessie, I swear by Horizons Math. It is my absolute favorite. I have tried other maths, and I always go back to Horizons, always. I know a lot of my friends, though, use other math curriculums. I like teaching textbooks as well, and we use that alongside Horizons more for fun. But another simple idea for using the good and the beautiful is I always have the kids write the date on the lessons. Yes, I do too. I write the dates. Reverse planning is awesome. You just have to be intentional about writing it down. I have a really bad habit of reading the comments silently. Okay. What is the hardest part about homeschooling? Didn't I just say I wouldn't change anything about being with my kids 24/7, but that's also the hardest part. The hardest part is finding enough balance of having time where I can recoup without being in the chaos all the time. Yes, I love Horizons. I think you will love it. Yeah, the kids. The kids. What's the hardest part about homeschooling your kids? The kids. No. No, it is. I'm trying to like think deep and have real answers for you guys, but it's so hard for me with these comments right here. Don't stop commenting though. Hard things are often good things. Yes, nothing in life is supposed to be easy. So yes, Ryan, hard things are good things a lot of times. That is so true. This life ain't supposed to be easy. So yeah. Listening to 3 new readers in a row. Oh, whew, Megan, thank you. So that is one of the really hard things for me is when I have a new reader and I'm sitting there listening to them read an entire story in a reader. Because I want to finish every word for them. I want to finish the sentence. And like, it's really hard for me to just sit there and listen and be silent. It's really hard for me. Like, I don't know, it triggers something in me because I'm a really impatient person. And so it just, I feel like this kind of like anxiety feeling when I am listening to a new reader. I've actually gotten better about it. Or my one that's a new reader right now, she's actually like blowing me away. She's like doing awesome. And so I think maybe she's just easier to listen to. And so maybe that's why I thought I'm getting better, but no, I think it's just her. Kiddo is opening a restaurant in his bedroom, keeps handing me menus. That is so cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. And yes, I do love listening to it, Megan, but I get anxious. I want to hurry and read for them. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I want to like finish the word and instead of like letting them sound it out and giving them time to actually get it themselves. And it's hard. Homeschooling is difficult and beautiful. Wendy says, homeschooling is difficult and beautiful, rewarding and challenging, life-giving and draining. Yes. Finding time to fill your cup is vital. Yes. So my new thing that I've been doing, and it's inspired by Wendy. She was like, girl, you need to get away from the house once a week. So my new thing is I go to Costco every Saturday now instead. So my husband always used to go to Costco on his way home from work. It just makes sense because he works by Costco. So he'd get off work, go there, and come home. We don't live close to anything. So we live out there. All right. And whew, I'm hot right now. We live out there. And so now on Saturdays, I'm going to Costco every Saturday, and each Saturday I'm taking a different child. So it gives me a break from the chaos. It's a break from the house. It's a break from everything, but I'm still with one child and I'm getting one-on-one time with each of them and they are loving it. So my husband takes my kids camping. He takes them backpacking. He takes them to caves in the desert. Like, he takes them snorkeling. He does all the things, okay? He's the awesome, fun dad, right? I took my daughter to Costco and Walmart. And when we got home, she told me that it was the best day of her life. Like, I'm not even joking. She said, Mama, that was the best day of my life. And I was like, running the errands with me? And she was like, yes. I was like, and I even reminded her, I'm like, what about like when you go camping with daddy and stuff like that? And she's like, no, this was the best day of my life. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like it made me cry. And I'm just like, okay, why haven't I been doing this for the past 9 years? You know, I mean, I used to 9 years ago when I had one. You can get depressed staying in the house. Yes, I do get depressed every now and then. Like I'll have like a depressed day every now and then. Like I kind of have mood swings, but yeah, I'm still learning. Jennifer says, I'm still learning to manage distractions during school time. Whew, that's hard for me. My phone is my biggest distraction. Chores. I've been trying to do chores and then sitting down to do school and leaving my phone up. That's been really helpful. Is sometimes I'll stick my phone on airplane mode and just ignore it until we're done. Yay, Whitney finally figured out how to comment on lives. So she was live on Megan's the other day. Whitney, that's really humbling. Thank you. All glory to him who is constantly. I must have missed something. Oh, yes. Wendy is so wise. So wise. All of my friends are so wise. How did I get so blessed to find all of these friends? I didn't find them. The Lord gave me all of my friends. Yay! Jessica's here. Woo! Hey, Jess. Okay, I'm going to go on to my next question. I don't even remember if I answered my last question, and I don't even remember what it was. You guys, my brain. All right, what is the hardest part? Did I answer? Yes, how? Oh, how has homesteading made things easier or harder? What are the pros and cons? As I'm staring at my goats who are supposed to be locked up. Nothing is easier because of my homestead. Let me tell you that right now. They make everything harder, okay? Everything about the homestead right now is hard and stressful. I'm having a rough time with it right now, but let me just say one thing. It's worth it. I love it. I love it so much. I love it. Yeah. I'll have to watch Jessica's video from this morning. Yes, our God-ordained friendships. I love you guys so much. Famous people. Wait, I kind of feel like I'm rubbing elbows with famous people. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we are just regular homeschool moms. I dream of visiting your homestead, Jill. Jessica, I told you. Come. There's an open house for you right now. Come. Stay with me. Okay. All right, next question. Oh yeah, so yeah, never mind. Advice for homeschool burnout. If you are feeling super burnt out, so this is why I like to year-round. I know not everybody's homeschool laws are the same. I'm actually going to be doing a collaboration on August 1st or 3rd, something. Beginning of August, very beginning of August, either the 1st or the 3rd. I can't remember. I'm doing a collaboration on homeschool laws in specific states, and I'm in California, so I'll be doing California, obviously. But I know this depends on your homeschool state, but for me, I year-round because I like to be able to take off whenever I can. Like literally this week, I've done it already. If I'm feeling homeschool burnout, I take the day off or days or a week or 2 weeks, and I refresh in any way. It doesn't matter. If you can take some time off and then try to come back to it with like a I try to remember how thankful I am that I can homeschool. I try to focus on the positives and how I'm so blessed to be able to even stay home with my kids and not have to go to work every day. I used to work when I had my 2 oldest, and that was really hard for me. I wanted to quit when I was pregnant with my first, and I didn't get to until my second was already, she was like 3 months old when I stopped working. I put in my 2 weeks notice when she was 6 weeks old. My first day back to work, where my husband had 2 kids on his own without me. One was a colicky baby, and then the other was a toddler. And I got home from work that first day, and he said, "You can quit now." And he was dead serious. But really, it was like he had to surrender to Christ and trust that he would provide for us, because he was afraid to let me quit because he was afraid to lose my income. And he decided to surrender and just put all his faith in the Lord that he would provide, and everything worked out. Amen, Jill. Love that. We are so blessed to homeschool. I will remind myself that too on the hard days. Yes. I contemplate going back to teaching every day, but I wouldn't trade this for all the money in the world. Yes, Megan. Yes. Rich is funny. Yes. God is good. Thank you. All right. Now, chores. How do I delegate chores? How do I delegate chores? How long? What am I at? 25 minutes. All right. I was going to try to keep this in like 30, but I'm almost done. I meant to say every year, not every day. Okay, so like every year, Megan, towards the end of the school year, you're like, should I teach next year? Not every day. That's a little better. That is so awesome that he trusted God to provide. Yes. Oh my gosh, I can't imagine if I was still working. Okay. Chores, how do I delegate? All right, you guys know me. I don't plan. I'm not good with routines. We don't have a chore routine, but we will be going about our day, and all of a sudden I'm overwhelmed by the mess, okay? So I can go all day and be fine with the mess that is being created, and it doesn't bother me, and then like that, just instantly, I'll be like, whoa, I can't handle this mess anymore. All right, kids, time to clean up. And I literally just do that. And when I say it's time to clean up, they clean the living room, the dining room, someone sweeps, someone wipes the table, someone like picks everything up in the living room. Cade usually wants to vacuum. He's obsessed with vacuuming. That bee is looking at me like it wants to fly over here and ruin my life. All right. So that is how I delegate chores. And then, and we don't have a routine either of cleaning bedrooms. It's just I'll look in there and be like, hey, your room's a mess. Can you guys get in there and clean it? I'll be like, girls, time to clean your room. Kid, time to clean your room. And they go in and they do it. And that's it. I don't have a routine for chores. And I clean the house pretty much every night. I make sure the kitchen is clean when I go to bed now. And I will do whatever the living room needs that got messed up again after the kids cleaned it. I do the same thing, Melissa. Is that about me? Are you the same as me when it comes to chores? August will be first year home. Oh, yay. Oh my gosh, Maritza. Sorry if I am saying your name wrong. Maritza. Congratulations on homeschooling, and I will be praying for you. Honestly, I am going to pray for you that your first year goes so well. Do you sometimes forget to pray or feel like you should pray more? I get so busy that I forget and then I feel bad. Yes, of course. I think that we all do. So I definitely have days where I'm like, oh my gosh, have I even prayed? And I will, you know what? My kids know when my door is locked, they better leave me alone. I will go in my room and I will lock the door and I will do devotions, or sometimes I'll just pray. Sometimes I'll go in the bathroom and cry and pray and like ask for a do-over. And yeah, it's discipline, honestly. Actually, spending time in God's word. And remembering I try to pray all day, actually. Like, and there are days where I notice I haven't even prayed at all today. But I try to pray all day, like literally about every single thing that happens in my day. I try to pray about it. And it's not easy, but I believe that the more you do it, it becomes like breathing. Just like, oh, Lord, help me, Kids are going crazy. Lord, help me. It's as simple as that. Just a little acknowledgement like that. Or thank you, Lord, or praise the Lord. I have a friend who discipline and surrendering the idea of a perfect prayer. Yes, just talk to him like you talk to your friends. Talk to him like you talk to your family. It doesn't have to be formal. You don't have to have your eyes closed. You don't have to, it's like, we will be praying for you. I know this is what the Lord wants for our family. Oh my gosh, he is going to bless you so much for following your calling. and I'm excited for you. My DS is excited for all things kindergarten except handwriting. Oh my gosh, handwriting is the easiest. So I recommend the Good and the Beautiful handwriting curriculum. I love their handwriting books. I love them so much, and my kids love them. They get to draw or color something every single day. Something that helped me to remember to pray was training myself to be in a constant state of prayer. That's what I'm trying to explain, Whitney. That's what I try to do. I try to be in a constant state of prayer. But I still forget. Yes, me too. Camo and bows. Yes. I'm going to have to go back through these comments and write everybody down on a prayer list. Oh, and Wendy's planner. Let me just show you. Every single day on Wendy's planner, it has what to pray about. So every day you can fill that in. All right. Last question. Okay. Comparing my kids to others. How do I deal with trying not to compare my kids to others or to each other? Okay. So comparing one of my kids to my other kids, and to other kids that I see online or whatever. I try to just remember that literally everybody goes at their own pace. Everybody has different learning abilities and disabilities, and everybody thrives in one subject more than another. And I just try to remind myself of that all the time. So when I first started homeschooling, I was really hard on myself and on my kids. I wanted to prove everybody wrong that didn't think I should homeschool. And I was so dead set on, oh, they're going to be ahead. They're going to be like 2 grade levels ahead in every subject so that I can prove everybody wrong. And I have totally just done away with that mindset. It's lies. It's lies. It's lies. Nothing needs to be perfect. Your kids don't need to be perfect. They don't need to be doing what Johnny's doing over there, and it's all going to be fine. It's all going to be fine. As long as you are doing your best and trying your hardest and doing what you know is right for your family, that's all that matters. And as long as your focus is Christ-centered and not all academic, your kids are going to be just fine. So I try to focus on the fact that I'm raising disciples rather than students. We tell our kids, like, if you want to go to college, that's fine. If you don't want to go to college, that's fine too. I know not everybody has that mindset, but that's us. My husband didn't go to college. He barely graduated high school. I barely graduated high school because my parents didn't, my parents were in denial, kind of in denial about the fact that I had ADHD. I could not do school. I'm almost done. 1 more minute. Okay, you can say hi and then shut the window. Hi. Shut the window. All right, guys. I am going to just look a little bit and see if I missed any comments. Okay, so if you guys want me to do any specific videos, like in the future, I'm going to open up a page and have a list going. So just comment here, and you could even comment like not in the live chat, but like on the actual comments section, and just let me know like what you would want to see from me, what type of videos, what topics and stuff like that. Love your lives. I love that. Disciples rather than students. Yes, 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 yes. Time to get quiet time and snacks started. Bye, y'all. Bye, Jennifer. How to homeschool with ADHD. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I'll try, Katie. If I can even get my thoughts together for it. I'm like, how do I homeschool? More day in the life. Love yours. Thank you, Megan. All right, you guys. So I am going to skedaddle. I need to clean my house a little bit before the contractors get here. Can I just have your goats? Let me try to show you what they're up to right now, okay? I don't know if it's going to show up, and I might burn my feet off. Hold on. They're in the shade, so I don't even know if it's going to show up. They start talking to me when I get close. Oh, my screen is dusty. I can't see. Can you guys see? All right. What your family eats in a day. All right. I will be writing down these ideas, you guys. Holy moly. My feet are on fire. Okay. All right. I got to close out of here now. How do I do it? How do I leave, guys? Oh, here it is. All right, bye, guys. Oh. I have a video coming out tomorrow that is on 5 unique homeschool items. Shut the window. So 5 items that are unique that I use in my homeschool, and that's tomorrow. And it's a collaboration. All right, bye, guys. Oh my gosh, how do I do this?